Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to No Wait Podcast, episode 17. I'm back. I'm your host, Shady Mercs, along with my other host.
Justin.
Uh, Noticeably, Deej is gone again. Yet again, he is gone from the podcast. But not to worry. We got Justin here today.
Okay.
You noticed Justin from probably a couple of our other episodes. He also edited it at one point in time. It's probably our best edited video. Go ahead and check that out. But yeah. Podcast doesn't stop. We keep on moving. What's up, Justin?
Not much.
Anything you want the podcast to know? You want to introduce yourself in a full capacity? Who are you, Justin? Oh shit. What are your specialties?
I sell electronics. I'm an expert with a major retailer.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to disclose because my non-disclosure agreement.
What are your thoughts on our co-host Deej?
He's okay. He's at least he's funny, but when it comes to certain topics, he draws a lot of blanks.
We're gonna get into that a little bit more. But start the podcast off. We're going to a little bit of video game news. So Justin, you got some first-hand experience with this. Why don't you tell the people this whole Fallout bag controversy thing?
So when Bethesda announced wasn't at E3, but shortly after they announced there was going to be a Power Armor edition of Fallout 76. It was supposed to come with a map, a Power Armor helmet, which it came with those two things. Those things were fine.
Mm-hmm.
It was also supposed to come with a canvas bag that they advertised in their photo for the Power Armor edition. But what actually came, and I noticed this as soon as I opened the package, it was a shitty nylon bag that it looks like anything could cut through it.
Now, was it described as canvas though, in the description?
In the photo, it's a canvas bag.
Okay. Now I see this picture right here. This is a duffel bag thing. Now, what I seen online also was it was a book bag type bag. It had the vertical straps.
Mm-hmm. That was sent out to influencers, which I don't even know what that means.
Probably just YouTubers and social media people who have a huge following.
Yeah, they got a really nice, well done canvas book bag instead of a duffel bag, and they posted that to Twitter after they sent out the Power Armor stuff. So fans got pissed off. They're like, "Oh, we got these shitty nylon bags that I can't use to carry anything, and they got these nice expensive bags, and they didn't even pay for it."
I mean, honestly, why cater to influencers when influencers are probably just a small percentage of your market?
Exactly. And for someone who spends $200 on the Power Armor edition, when your game's only $60,
and let's be honest, the game is not for a launch at $60. This game is trash to be $60 at launch. I mean, a good core concept of a game, but to be a major game studio and to have this many bugs at launch. The average user sees bugs. I've seen bugs playing with you. You've seen bugs playing with me.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
There's moments when I'll play with Josh and he'll just be completely invisible in my game.
I'm going to insert a little clip right here. Remember that fucking clip? Justin looked like some fucking cave monster. He was walking around like this with no fucking pants or anything on. It was weird. Come on, Bethesda. You had time to get this done. You announced this. You surprised everybody with this. You could have kept this into a tuck, worked on it a little bit more for another year, and released it. This, I feel like this hurts people's trust in Bethesda, honestly. I guarantee more people are going to be less hesitant to go buy Starfield, Elder Scrolls, the next Fallout, just because of how this game was promised, how it was delivered, and how they more or less for weeks didn't even acknowledge the problems that the game came with.
I think if Bethesda ever tries to push another multiplayer game or game that involves multiplayer, a lot of people are going to second guess buying it. If it's a single player game, sure. Because that's what they're best at.
Who made Elder Scrolls Online? Bethesda?
Bethesda.
So why are they fucking up with this then? Elder Scrolls Online
That's
nice.
That's an MMO, while this is just a multiplayer.
I'd rather it be an MMO than this. Because, I mean, okay, yeah, I get the multiplayer concept, but how often do you even see other people? Honestly, you have to kind of go out of your way to see somebody.
We've seen 3 people in total.
It's like what, a 10-person world? Some shit like that? Probably less than that.
I think it's a little bit larger than that.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. hopefully with updates and in the future it gets better. I'm on the borderline, honestly, right now, returning it or not. I don't know if I should.
It feels empty.
Yeah.
It feels like there's... Because, I mean, we've gone to places, we've collected, like, loot and stuff, but other than that, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, you could do quests, but then again, it's like a holotape quest. I mean, without making decisions, that takes away the whole RPG aspect of the fucking game. You can't make decisions. Like, you're more or less on a fixed fucking quest. Go do this, collect this, come back, kill this. Like, there's no human, like, interaction type shit.
Yeah.
Which fucking sucks, because that's what Fallout is. Fallout's about the lore. It's about the decisions, the fucked up shit you can do. Like, you could be a saint or you could be a fucking insane criminal. Like, in this game, it doesn't give you either option. You just have to do what the game tells you. That cuts out a lot of shit.
It's really boring. It would have made a really good single player game because the map is not bad. The map is really good. Yeah. There's a lack of like huge like structures like cities and stuff, but
I feel like that's to come. Because okay, I get the concept of the game is to come out and, you know, like, you're the first people to come out of the vault. Nobody has done anything yet. Established cities. It's all shit from the past. After this game's out for a while, you're gonna have to, you know, you have to go up from there. You know, people are gonna want cities. So maybe the DLC, which the good thing is they'd announced all the DLC is gonna be free. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, you kind of have to give it away for free at this point. But like, you're gonna have to have cities, maybe like factions, like some kind of NPC. Like, if they give me a DLC with a set, like, okay, say there's a DLC where, like they said, more vaults are going to be opening. So say there's a DLC where another vault opens and it's all NPCs who come out. So now you have to interact with the NPCs, and the NPCs start building over time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they could fix this game. It's not dead. It's just how much work are they willing to put into it, considering they still have Starfield and all this other shit going on too.
They said like something like, I don't know if it was a joke or not, but they said, oh, they want Fallout 76 to last forever.
They've quoted that this game's going to be around for years. I mean, when I hear that, I'm thinking 3-4 years. I'm thinking like Elder Scrolls Online type shit.
I think, I forget what I was going to say. I think it's going to end up like Destiny. Like, right now, it's popular. People are playing it. People are talking about it. After a while, no one's going to play it, especially the way it is now. And then they're just going to drop the price down to like $20, $15.
That would fucking suck. That would piss the fuck off. Yeah, that sucks bad. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is the update came out today. I might play it a little bit later. If it's not good, I'm honestly just might return it, because there's a really good chance at the end of the month it's gonna be $30. So
yeah,
I might as well return it, get my $60 back, fucking get something worth it. Other than that, like, I don't know.
Back to the bag situation. So I think it was yesterday or the day before, they posted on Twitter with a link to, for people who bought the Power Armor Edition, they could submit their proof of purchase, and then they would get the bag that they showed in the photo. Mm-hmm. So it was only after people called them on their shit did they actually like, oh fuck, all right, now we got to give people what they actually want.
Yeah.
The game came out like what, 3 weeks, a month ago,
or less. November 14th, 13th or 14th. I think it was 14th. Fallout. November 14th. And it's almost December 4th, and it's had shitty reviews. The highest review I've seen of it has been a 5 out of 10. I would fight to give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah. Honestly. Right now, in its current state, I haven't played it since the update, but in its current state, with the bugs and graphics, it's a strong 3 out of 10. Yeah. But, I mean, with work, it can get to a 5, but even then, I'm not paying $60 for a 5 out of 10 game. Yeah, so it's Fallout.
I think it was a real disappointment. I thought it was gonna be good, because mainly it's just Fallout, but the way it's done, the way it was done, is just like, I don't care. It's boring as fuck.
I mean, that seems to be a lot of games today, honestly. A lot of shit's come out recently. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm real excited for it, and then it comes out and it's fucking shit. Like, it sucks ass.
Or the first time I got Destiny 2, I was into it. Like, the first day I bought it, I played it, I was completely into it. Then I completed the story, I hit max level. I'm like, there's nothing else
That's
for
what
me
they
to do.
Yeah, all you can do is like farm like legendary shards and shit like that.
Yeah.
It. And even then, like I got bored with that.
I bought the first DLC for the game. The DLC sucked.
I never bought it.
It took like 3-4 hours to finish.
But see, Destiny 2 made an improvement over Destiny 1. I had Destiny 1. Destiny 1 was Fallout 76. No cutscenes, just fucking reading what people are saying, go do the shit, come back. That's all Destiny 1 was. It was horrible. Destiny 2 added a little bit of story to it, and I actually enjoyed Destiny 2, but like you said, it's a game that has a cap to it.
Yeah.
Its replay value isn't very good. Because once you do everything, you know, another game to compare it to is like Far Cry. Kind of the same shit, you know. All the different games, different scenery, same mechanics, same engine, same shit. So not a lot of games have a replay value like say like a Grand Theft Auto or a fucking Elder Scrolls or even a fucking Fallout. A game where you can have like a modding community, like shit like that. Something that keep the game going for 10 fucking years and shit like that.
Mm. You think Grand Theft Auto? You think they'll make another one?
They're definitely gonna make it. We could address this.
Mm.
Co-host Sean, I'm not sure what episode it was, but he tried to tell me they're not gonna make another Grand Theft Auto because Grand Theft Auto made too much money. Now, I just want everybody listening to this to just take my voice into your headphones for a minute and just think about what I just said.
Like the opposite of how business works.
Yes, that's like saying, "Oh, I won the lottery," or no, not even that. Just saying like, "Oh, okay, I have $100. That's too much money. Fuck, I don't need more money." You know what I mean? Like you always need more money. Like this dude makes no sense. I've heard they're in development of a Grand Theft Auto.
They definitely are. I bet at this point they probably narrowed down what city it's going to be in. I say right now they're probably like casting people.
I would say like 25% done with the game, bro. At this point, because like say what are they projecting? Maybe like another 2 years from now, 2020.
I'd say like maybe 3 or 4.
Because I would think that they would want to hit with the Grand Theft Auto as soon as the huge hype from Red Dead 2 dies down.
Because they started Red Dead. No, not Red Dead. They started GTA 5 around like the end of when they were finishing GTA 4. Pretty sure.
The 4 came out, what, 2008?
GTA 5 came out 2011? No.
12, right?
Somewhere around then.
Yeah, I think it was like 12. Okay, so about time. It's about time now. Then if you do it that metric, it's past due.
But yeah, I think Red Dead 2 is huge.
Yes,
it's probably, I wouldn't say. Well, let's get into this. What do you think is better, GTA 5 or Red Dead 2?
I haven't finished Red Dead 2, but to give like my gut opinion, I have to say GTA 5. But that's just my preference of game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I would have a much more better time getting into like a GTA type missions, like urban environment, guns, cars type shit than I would like horses and shit. Not saying it's not a good game, not good story, but just for the attention span,
mm-hmm.
GTA 5.
Attention.
Okay,
so that's 6 years.
Okay, so I mean it's about due. About due.
I think I like GTA 5. Not because it's a better game. No, Red Dead 2's. I'm near the end. I'm almost finished with the game. But I feel like when you play Red Dead 2, there's dull moments. Like there's moments where you're just like, I'm really bored right now.
The horse is what kills it for me most of the time. I'll be in a good ass mission, and as soon as I get done with the mission, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go do something else. And I'm so fucking far from the base camp that I can't do shit. It'll take me literally 10 minutes of riding this horse. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm playing something else.
But GTA 5, I mean, you basically go anywhere and there's shit to do. Even if it's like not a mission, you can just get into like police chases.
And like, just think of how great new GTA is gonna be using the same shit as Red Dead. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got. I guarantee you, GTA 6 will probably be the best-selling game of all time because GTA 5 already is. That's like
has the most
$2 billion.
People love that, man. They love it. They go crazy when that shit comes out.
And when the game came out, it made $1 billion. When GTA Online came out, it made another $1 billion.
That's the gripe I have, though. I don't like the online version.
No, I hate GTA Online.
It has a horrible community, like a horrible community of people, like, and like the basis of it is like, it's just, I don't really like it.
It's like pay to win. I mean, you don't have to, but to get to a point where you're like, you have like jets and mansions and like 12 cars, you have to play that shit daily.
Or like the system's so flawed now where you can just find somebody who mods the game and they can just come online and drop money in front of you and shit. Like people were getting sued and banned by Rockstar when Rockstar Online came out because people were modding online and just dropping money to people.
Yeah.
That's the example where a community can just kill a fucking game.
I don't play GTA anymore, especially not online.
I haven't, but I only play story mode.
I think like annually I'll do a playthrough of like the story. But that's about it.
I got on PC. I've played it a little. Downloaded. Remember we downloaded that mod. That shit's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like this little shit like that's fun. Oh, little side note. I downloaded this
Mm-hmm.
It's like a police simulator.
You do.
Fuck is that? Yeah, they gotta turn it down. Yeah, so it's like a police simulator. So like regular shit. You start off in VR. You walk into the police station, lock in, load up your guns, your clips, all that shit. You gotta tell them that you're on call. You get in the car and it's like voice commanded. So you turn on your lights to pull people over. It's like that. You walk up. You say, like, step out of the car. Have you been drinking? License and registration, and it like recognizes your voice and they like correspond that way. It's cool.
That sounds cool.
It's in beta right now, so like a lot of the background isn't like elaborate, but like it's nice. It's really.
Can you
fun.
shoot people?
Yeah, you can shoot people. You cuff them. Put them in the car. You search them, and they can have like drugs on them and shit. It's really like elaborate. It's cool. You can call for backup.
I feel like people can get ignorant with.
There's different scenarios. So like you could go to like a gas station and someone's like holding it up. There's like you could pull like you like run license plate numbers and shit. Cool. Pull people over for warrants. Nice. It's really like it's cool. Other than that, I really haven't gotten into VR. Other than I've been beta testing this battle royale game called Population of One.
I haven't played VR in a while. I think I used to work in virtual reality. I think working in it drew me off to it. Because I did that for work almost like, 5 days out of the week?
Mm-hmm.
I would mess with it. I'd show it to people. And then when I got home, I thought, like, I don't want to go down there and touch it. Because I've been working with it all day.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what drew me away from it. It's a good system. And it's fun. But it's like, that will probably never be like your main gaming system.
No, I don't think so. Just because of what it takes to actually run it, I think that's the main thing.
That's what drew a lot of people. Because when I used to sell them, that's what drew a lot of people off. They're like, I'm like, it's $400. They're like, okay, that's not that bad. Okay, well, guess what? You need $1,000 computer to run it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, so it's $1,400, blah blah blah. So like,
yeah,
the average person, the average consumer doesn't have $1,400 to just blow on a fucking, I mean, something like that. But I mean, if you have like a nice PC capable of running VR and like you just want like a little niche thing to like play with, like a nice toy kind of.
It's a good like party thing too.
I mean, and sometimes I mean, if you can find other friends that have it, it's awesome because you guys always get on together, shit like that. But like something where you're just by yourself, there's not a lot of full fucking single player games for you to just jump into. Like there's few. But they're not that good. Like there's like Fallout 4 VR, which don't ever buy anybody. Please don't ever fucking buy. If you think Fallout 4 is dull and bland on console, oh my god, you just want to commit suicide playing the fucking. Everything's gray, like it's just it doesn't feel. And you gotta walk everywhere.
I think Fallout 4 on VR it sucks. Well, Skyrim VR is actually it's better than that.
Really?
Because it's funner.
I mean,
because you don't have like guns or anything else like that. No one's hiding behind anything trying to shoot you. you can just walk up to them with a sword, or even if you're doing like archery, you can shoot as fast as you want as long as you pull it and let go.
That sounds like fun.
It's kind of fun. It takes a while though, because you do gotta walk everywhere. I mean, you can fast travel too, but to find places you gotta walk everywhere.
That sounds like fun. I might have to check it out. But like, how was the sword? Like when you grab, because like when I was looking online, it's like, does it recognize hands? Like
yeah.
Okay, so like when I grab the sword, will it actually feel like it's in my hand, or will I grab it right here, but then like visualize it like on my hand? You know, like how some games it's not exactly like, you know what I mean?
It's usually
like float there, or it's like you grasp it. Okay.
Like, so does your hand turn into the sword, or like does your hand like holding the sword?
Yeah.
Your hand, I'm pretty sure your hand's holding it.
Okay.
But the only thing about that is, you can shoot arrows as fast as you want, but swing your sword, you can also do that as fast as you want. So you can literally go like this and kill someone in like 5 seconds.
So if you go like this, will it show the motion like this?
No, it's how your hand moves.
Oh, so if I go like, yeah, will it still kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it'll do the same amount of damage that your sword does, but
that actually sounds like fun. Now I'm thinking about going down in the tunnel.
And then you can still use a shield and a sword. You can still do like sneak attacks too. Doing magic, I've never played a playthrough of Skyrim doing only magic. In VR, that's probably the second funnest way to play.
I mean, I might check it out.
Especially with mods. The mods that like transform magic and give it like new graphics.
Have you ever played Robinson the Journey? Yeah.
Is that the one with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that bad. It has elements of like the climb in it. Like where you can climb up like mountains and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I played that was when I played it on yours, and that shit was hard.
It makes you dizzy.
It made my arms tired as shit.
Yeah.
It made my arms tired as shit. I was trying to do that. It hurt.
I used to show. They have a demo of that when you like go into like a store and try and demo Oculus. The climb is one of them. People get fucking scared when they fall.
Too. I feel like I'm falling back or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any other exciting video games coming out?
I think Just Cause 4 came out today.
Oh yeah. How was that? What is Just Cause? I've never played any of them.
It's basically
It sounds like a Uncharted type game.
Remember Mercenaries?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that.
Oh, okay.
Only you're like one guy. You have a grappling hook. You can shoot guns, and then you have a wingsuit. It's a fun game, but it's not like I can't wait for Just Cause to come out.
Yeah.
Because it's like it gets boring after a while. It's just like there's nothing. It feels empty. It's like Fallout.
Yeah.
But this one, their big marketing thing was, this one has tornadoes in it.
Is that like, was it just like a weather element, or
yeah?
Like, I don't know if it was like weaponized,
no.
Weaponized tornadoes or not. I guess. I mean,
it's a fun game to rent, but don't buy it. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll probably rent it, try it out.
I honestly might start a fucking Mass Effect playthrough.
I've been replaying Mass Effect on Xbox because all of them work on Xbox except the first game. The first game you can only play that if you have Game Pass.
But Game Pass is only $1 right now, so that's not.
That's
that
if
bad.
You've never had Game Pass.
Just create a fucking account real quick. Get Game Pass for a fucking $1.
Game Pass. I feel like Game Pass is way too expensive.
I've had Game Pass like 4 times every time for $1. But I mean, it's expensive. It just depends what you want to play. If you're like a person who buys an Xbox, you have no games, and you're just a casual person who plays games sometimes,
Game Pass is good.
Game Pass is great because you can go through all the old classic games. It has some multiplayer games, has all the Halos. Like, it's worth it, I think.
Let me see, because I forget, Game Pass for 6 months, I swear to God, is like $60.
I think I might actually get Game Pass because there's a couple games on there I wouldn't mind streaming, like Mass Effect, Halo, that shit.
Yeah, it's $10 a month.
That's expensive.
So $10 a month, which isn't bad, but don't buy it without looking to see what games they have on it first. I got 6 months. Granted, this is when I was at E3. They were giving away Game Pass. when I first started it, there wasn't shit on there I wanted to play. There was maybe like Master Chief Collection, but I already own that. I got that the first time I ever bought an Xbox. But yeah, the only way to play Mass Effect 1 is on Game Pass. And it doesn't... Well, there's only 2 DLCs for Mass Effect 1, and those are... One of them is you have to pay for, one of them is free. But that's the only way to play 1. And then 2 I started, but the thing about 2 and 3 is, for Xbox, none of them come with DLC. As, even if you buy the trilogy that's backwards compatible, it only comes with DLC for... any of the free DLC. That's just what it comes with. It doesn't come with any other DLC. All the DLC from Mass Effect combined is more than $100.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I'm stopped right now.
That's more than all 3 games individually.
Exactly.
Combined.
You can buy the trilogy for $30. That's $10 per game. There is a DLC in 2 that is literally $20. That's like buying Mass Effect 2 and 3. But the thing is, you have to do that. Because they're all part of the story. If you get them without the DLC, you're not playing the full game.
Rope you into buying it.
Exactly.
Well, that's Microsoft's way, more or less.
I hate games that do that. Especially games that make you pay for like the real ending. Like they did that with Bayonetta 2. They hid the real no, it wasn't Bayonetta, it was like it was a game with a guy who had like 6 arms. And all he would do is like punch stuff. And they hid the ending behind like a $10 paywall. And it was only like an hour extra.
What do you mean you had to? What do you mean by you had to pay? You had to pay for
it was DLC. So the real ending was in the DLC.
Oh,
they did that for Dead Space too. The third game. Where yeah, they did that in Dead Space. You had to pay $10 for the real ending of the game. And then the DLC was only 3 hours long. It was like, no way in hell am I doing that. I just watched cutscenes online.
Yeah, Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, Fallout 3, but I bet it doesn't have any of the DLC.
Can't support English. No, it doesn't say. Add on. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, and there's the thing about Fallout 3. There's so many DLCs, but the good thing is they're all good.
Maybe this isn't cool. I mean, it doesn't have a price underneath. It could be. It doesn't say anything.
I mean, it should be because I'm like, that's a lot of content. That's hours and hours of extra stuff. That's what I like about Bethesda games. When they release DLCs, it's like a completely new storyline.
Anchorage.
Anchorage. Okay, Anchorage's ass. Anchorage is boring as
fuck.
Shit
pissed me off. Like, I want to kill.
Oh, they have Farming Simulator.
Jesus. Elder Scrolls Online.
Hitman. Have you played the new Hitman?
No.
The reboot of Hitman is super good. You ever played any of the classic Hitman games? It's exactly the same but better.
Sea of Thieves. Game's trash.
Fuck Sea of Thieves.
It's trash.
I remember when it came out, Microsoft was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the best multiplayer game ever." It was fucking ass,
Division,
especially if you had no one else to play with. Division was good when it started, then it just got boring.
There's a War, Saints Row.
Which Saints Row?
Like
what the? Well, no. 4 is actually good.
Fuck that.
The superpower one, that's fun because you can fly around the city. You can run fast as shit. 3 suck. 2 is the absolute best one.
I'm only playing 1 through. I can't remember 3. Let me look up 3.
3 was when it got cartoony.
Huh. All right. I'll text you. I mean, I don't really remember. I obviously saw that.
Yeah, that was when shit got cartoony. And they just abandoned like the whole like gang member thing, which I never fucking understood. Because that was the fun part of Saints Row, was building up your gang. The characters were good. The enemies were good.
Oh yeah, see, I don't think I've ever played this. This doesn't look familiar at all. No, not for me.
I remember renting. This is when I was like, you were Kaylin's house a few years ago. I rented it.
Saints Row 4?
Yeah, it was when you lived. You go down like Main, and then right before you get to the bridge on the left, because you guys had another apartment across the street.
This is the first one or the second one over
This
there?
was the first apartment I think you had.
Oh, yeah, I stayed with Keon there a little bit, but it was mostly Keon's apartment.
Okay. I remember renting it there. I remember staying the night and finishing it in one night.
The whole fucking game.
The whole game. I was like, this game is absolute fucking garbage. But 4 is okay. 4 is fun. 4, you play once and you're done.
At a certain point, Saints Row had the potential to be better than Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it did. But then Grand Theft Auto just evolved into what it is today. Saints Row could never even fucking touch.
If they go back to like the gangbanger stuff, I feel like they could make a really, really good game.
Well, now in this day and age, they couldn't do a lot of the shit they did back then.
Like what?
It was some wild shit. Fucking what was the McHose or what was the fake Wendy's thing?
Freckle bitches?
Yeah, freckle bitches. Like, come on now.
That's funny though.
I don't know if that shit would fly nowadays.
But the thing, they stopped. There was like a little tease at the end of 4. It was like our ending. You could either let the Earth be destroyed, or another option was to like wipe out the entire history of Saints Row and like reboot it. So I thought that's where they were going to go next, is like go back to the gangbang and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did was they made Agents of Mayhem, and that was set in a different universe, but still in the Saints Row. Well, a different dimension, but in the Saints Row universe, and that was just a battle royale game. You asked me why I hate battle royale. It's shit like that.
Battle royale's fucking going everywhere. Saints Row battle royale sounds kind of nice though. Remember Saints Row 2 online? That shit used to be fun as hell.
That was fun as fuck. That was like GTA 4 online. It was fun. People killed each other in Saints Row, but you didn't get serious about it. But GTA 4, that rarely ever happened. Usually you just group up with people.
Yep. Shit was nice.
I mean, Saints Row. Saints Row 2 is the best.
Golden Day video game. So, for anybody who is a boxing fan, I can get this to cooperate. Tyson Fury got robbed. So, guy, more or less, he won this whole fucking fight. I think so. How he is so. This guy was his name's Tyson Fury. Believe it or not, he's only fucking 30 years old.
That's his real name.
Yeah, his real name's Tyson Fury. So yeah, so he was like, he used to be heavyweight champion. He's from England. He's really fucking good. He's never lost. He's hasn't been fighting for fuck, I don't know how long. It's been, I think it's like 2 years. And he came back to fight Deontay Wilder. That's who the black guy is. And he was the underdog. They thought Deontay Wilder was gonna knock him out with a right hand within like the first one or two rounds.
Ooh.
And the guy, he ended up going the whole fight. I mean, look how he fights though. He fights like a weirdo. He goes like, like he fights super weird. But like, he kept making the dude miss, and he kept hitting him, tagging him. Like look, he's just dodging everything. It was such a fucking good fight. It's probably one of the best fights I've seen in my life. Honestly, it was really good. Like just complete fucking domination, like the whole fucking match. Look at that. He got knocked down twice. Look, caught him. Woo! He's doubling up on the jab, catching him every time. And this is a title fight, so if he would have won, he would become champion. It's the first time he got knocked down. When he knocked him down this time, he hit him like right here, right behind the fucking ear. That shit hurts. He's down. He's looking like he's fucking crazy. and just teeing off on him, destroying him the whole fucking fight. And they gave this fucking fight a draw. And the only reason I think they gave it a draw is because he got knocked down twice. But honestly, if you're winning that many fucking rounds, like, I don't get it.
Get into this discussion. You ever become a boxer?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think that would be one of the most funnest jobs ever, honestly. That
What if you lost a lot?
I wouldn't even give a fuck. Just the fact that you're competing, like, would be fun to me. But I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. They get paid millions for this shit. Just to go in there and win or lose, you get paid. So I mean, even if you losing, you still gonna be a lot of money.
You got your fucking ass beat.
It's all good.
Plus, there's a lot of like medical stuff. You ever hear of like the Phantom Punch?
Oh,
with Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier thing?
No.
It was a conspiracy. People thought, I don't know if it was Joe Frazier or not, but I know it had Muhammad Ali in it. People thought that Joe Frazier like fixed the fight or took a dive, and it didn't even look like he got hit, and then he just went down. And it was that match where he won within the first like few minutes.
Phantom Punch, Muhammad Ali. Oh my, Sonny Liston.
Sonny Liston, yeah. Yeah, this is a big conspiracy. I believe it. Because people think that Sonny Liston was involved with the mob, and they paid him to like lose because he had a lot of gambling problems. That.
No, he hit him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he hit him. Look at his arm. His left arm. He hit him. His arm vibrates when he hits him. Yeah, he hit him.
I don't know. People didn't think he hit him that hard. And the way Sonny Liston went down, it looks weird. It looks like he went like straight to the ground, like he meant to do that. Like, look right there.
Oh, look when he connects though. He connects and like look up here. It vibrates.
He may have hit him, but he goes down like that on his knees, and then he rolls over to his back.
I mean, yeah, it's possible. People have fixed fights before. Damn, is this the first fight or the second fight? Because I know
this is the second.
Phantom Punch. What was it?
Oh shit! Fuck that.
I don't know, man. It looked like it connected to me.
It might have connected, but I think he was just too dramatic when he went down.
I mean, it relates to the Wilder fight a little bit too. I mean, boxing's fucking corrupt as shit, dude. It's always been fucking corrupt as shit. Like,
it's like the NBA.
And this fight that went a draw, it just so happens that they already had a rematch clause. They're having a rematch already. Like, they just so happened to have a rematch clause in a fight that came so close that it got called a draw, which it shouldn't have been a fucking draw. I don't believe in draws in sports and shit like that. I feel like it should be like baseball. Like, you keep going until the game's fucking over. Like, it should never be a draw.
No, that's not fair.
Especially
you both won. No, that's not why we came out here.
There wouldn't be a fucking draw in UFC. Somebody would be bloody on the fucking floor.
I didn't just get my ass beat to be equal to this dude.
Exactly. We got anything else?
Hear about Burger King's throwing shots at McDonald's?
They say
they have a new app. If you go within, I think it's 800 feet of McDonald's, which is basically like standing in McDonald's, and you order a Whopper on their app, you get it for a penny. But then now you got to leave that McDonald's.
You got to go inside.
You got to go inside, order Burger King.
That's funny as shit. I'm going to do that.
That's disrespectful. You just walk in there. You're like, sir, do you want something? Like, no, I'm ordering Burger King. Because then you're going to have a lot of people in your That's also kind of fucked up. because you're making a
Say,
lot of people show up to McDonald's
can you
and basically
sue for
just
some shit like that? That's kind of interrupting their business if you think
Yeah.
about it.
because now it's gonna be crowded. People who actually want McDonald's are gonna be like, "Why the fuck are all these Burger King people here?"
Yeah.
Messed up.
Fuck McDonald's.
I had something else. Hold on.
Wendy's is always throwing shots. Usually.
Wendy's is funny as fuck on Twitter.
They come out with fucking rap battles and shit like that.
Oh, let's talk about GameStop. So GameStop reported in the last year that they lost $488 million in revenue. That's almost $500 million.
So you thinking what, due to like Amazon? I mean, everything's dying now, more or less, because Amazon.
I think because so many other places have much better deals than GameStop. Amazon has better deals. Best Buy used to have better deals.
Target has flash deals now in some games that like it'll only be like on sale for like a day or two. You just gotta like hop on it. Like
I say the biggest competitor is Amazon and Best Buy because they had programs. If you had Prime, you got $20 off. No, you got 20% off brand new games. They stopped that. Best Buy had the same exact thing, only you got more stuff for trade-ins. You got more stuff off pre-owned, and it was $30 for 2 years. But they stopped that too.
Damn.
Like no one has like that 20% off thing anymore. But I feel like that's the reason why GameStop is fucking losing. There's so many other places have better deals.
Yeah, I mean you gotta compete. Plus, most places have like price match.
Exactly.
So I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, and plus GameStop rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Like I feel like they have a bad perception just because like how they dick people over and trade in and shit like that. They don't offer nobody a fucking penny.
Yeah.
Like that.
I checked. Cause I have an old Xbox One S. I wanted to trade it in. They would give me $60.
Fuck that.
$60. That's the price of a game that runs on an Xbox. That'd be like trading my entire Xbox for a game to play on my Xbox.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb as shit.
And then for like an Xbox controller, it's like $8.
Fuck that.
That's bull.
Xbox controllers are like 60-something bucks, 70
Exactly.
something bucks.
I don't like going to GameStop either. I feel like the employees are always fucking mean.
Yeah, GameStop's dead. Fuck y'all. Yeah. UFC 231's coming up Saturday.
Right.
I'll pull it up real quick. I know it. The main event is, I believe, the featherweight division and some women's shit.
Yeah. Rag on women's UFC.
No, but the big UFC event is the end of this month. UFC 232. John Jones, some white Russian dude. And then fucking Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. It's gonna be one of the best fucking UFC events all year. It's gonna be epic. But I think it's gonna be better than McGregor could be. McGregor could be tapped out like a little.
Was it John Jones or Daniel Cormier that dropped out of a fight and then the other one started crying?
That was their fault. Daniel Cormier started crying.
That was funny.
But he got his belt back because it turns out he was on some performance enhancing drug. So he got banned.
That's fucking stupid.
But he's back now. He's fighting the end of this month. But
what do you think of UFC fighters or athletes in general who use drugs?
You're a cheater. That's just fucking stupid.
I don't know why you would even fucking risk it because you know they drug test.
Yeah.
Especially like right before a fight.
That make no sense. All right, so the main event is a featherweight title bout between Max Holloway and Brian Ortega. What is odds? I don't care about all that. Brian Ortega is undefeated. Max Holloway has a height advantage. Same weight. Same reach. Different leg reach. One's a submission artist. One's a TKO. Good. Pretty good fight. There's also a women's flyweight title bout between Valentina Shevchenko and Joanna Jedrzejczycki. I don't fucking know, some Russian shit. And then a lightweight, heavy bout. I'm not reading all this. These fucking guys are fighting. So yeah, I think there's more people. There's like the fucking undercard and the pre. So yeah, it starts at 6, and this is awesome. I think I've watched like the last 6 of these because they come on twice a month. I fucking love UFC. UFC is the best shit ever. Like I love it. Like it's raw, just fighting. Like it's cool. It's good. No fixing UFC. Like no one's gonna
fix it.
You have to be insane to just get your ass whooped. Like I've seen people's fucking teeth get broken out. And you know they don't clean the ring in UFC?
Yeah.
Like with
That's why if you have like stuff like AIDS and shit, you can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Like go on.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a dude, I think his name Tommy something. He was in Rocky 5. The guy who played Tommy, he was an actual boxer. He fought for like 8-10 years, and he waited till after that to tell people, "Oh yeah, I have HIV." And he got it before he started fighting. And didn't tell fucking anybody.
Fucked up. Crazy.
That's fucked up. And that's fucking disgusting.
It made a good fight.
Because then he went on the road with Magic Johnson.
That's probably
then he's like, then Alvin, he's like, fucking, I don't have AIDS anymore. I lied. Then he did drugs and died.
Fuck him. Rocky beat his ass anyway. There's a lot of girl fights in this fucking fight. Like a lot. These are the prelims. And then the early prelims. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13 fights. 6 to 10. But the last one starts at 10. These shit doesn't end until like midnight. So it's from 6 to midnight of just pure fucking ass pounding. Pause. But it's fucking amazing. I love UFC. I can't fucking wait. Can't wait. I love it.
I usually just watch highlights on YouTube. Occasionally, I'll look at something.
I prefer UFC over boxing just because like
it's faster paced.
Yes. Like there's more chance of a knockout, a fucking leg kick to the head, and you just, you could die in the UFC. It's really hard to die.
You die in boxing?
I mean, if you have a weak neck.
Or Apollo?
I guess. Apollo, he went out like a G, though.
Oh, he fucking did.
Throw in the towel. He said, no. His legs shook.
Got his ass, but he didn't land one punch.
Fuck Creed.
Yeah, Creed 2. It's got Drago in it.
I know. I might see. I gotta see Creed 1 first. Though.
You didn't see Creed 1? Creed 1. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I might see it.
Creed 1's sad. You're sad.
Her Rocky could beat everything. I guarantee he beats cancer. He beats everything. Does he die? He don't die.
He couldn't beat.
He's not die. He's in this one.
Oh, he didn't die. He didn't beat Mr. T first time.
He came back and beat the shit out of him after that, though. He didn't beat Apollo the first time. He didn't beat Apollo the first time. You know that. He didn't beat. He beat Drago first. He beat Tommy. He beat the dude when he was old as fuck. Oh no, he lost. He lost. But there's
an alternate scene where he won. So, which I think was fucking stupid.
He won. I think
there's no way 60-year-old Rocky beat the other guy.
His heart would have just stopped halfway through the fucking fight.
It's stupid how they just let him fight.
He's OP, man.
He went to the board. He's like, "Oh, don't I have a right to do this?" They're just like, "All right, you can fight."
And they'd be like, "You're fucking old. No, you're old.
If you're gonna fucking die.
If you die, I'm going to jail. I can't see my kids, motherfucker. No, you can't fight, Rocky. Go watch your fucking movie. You're not fucking fighting, okay? No, you're old. Fuck.
People, what do you think about Rocky?
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Where the fuck is Rocky's son in Creed? Is he in there? Because Rocky had a son, Rocky Balboa. Where the fuck is his son? He said, fuck it. He died?
Rocky, Sylvester Stallone's actual son died.
No,
but,
that's fucked up.
I
think his name was Sage. You get for naming your fucking kid after a fucking spice.
David Sage. We think about Rocky 2 versus 3 because Rocky 2
Like, which
He
one
was
better?
still like poor as shit. But Rocky 3, he had mansions and shit and Lamborghinis.
Because he was finally the champion. And you gotta think.
Who the fuck would root for Rocky then?
But you gotta think though, like in the beginning intro of Rocky 3, he had like 10 fights, and so it was like a good distance of time.
Yeah, but their whole appeal of Rocky is like, oh, he's just a normal guy. Then he fought Apollo Creed and like
he's the
underdog. Not anymore. He's fucking sex robots and shit in his house.
You gotta give him a little slack. Like he deserves a little feel good moment. Okay, imagine if he became a champion and got all that money and he still lives in a fucking slums and shit.
And it'd be like, damn, he has a lot of pride.
No, they'd be like,
oh, he has a lot of pride to live in the city that made him what he was. It's like, nah, fuck this. I'm moving to the suburbs.
He mismanages his fucking money. He's probably gonna get fucking shot.
He's poor as fuck in Rocky 5.
Because he lost all his fucking money. Because he fucking trusted somebody. He came back fucking Drago. It's like, oh, the accountant took all the fucking money. You got brain damage. It was time to go fight in the fucking street. The fake ass Don King.
I think it was a real Don King, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't.
It wasn't?
No. No. That was the first Rocky not directed by him, Sylvester Stallone. You could honestly fucking tell because that shit was.
Which I don't understand why you do that. If you've directed your first 2 movies and they were absolute hits.
All 4.
Oh, Rocky 5 wasn't?
Yeah, Rocky 5 was the first one not directed by Sylvester Stallone.
But why would you do that?
Who the fuck knows? Okay,
Creed is good. There's a VR game with Creed.
Yeah, I know.
They have one
that shit should be free though. It seems like a promo game. All promo games on VR are usually.
But it's an actual boxing game. Like you gotta train and shit.
King in the Ring, I think it's called, something like that. I think it's called that.
They had a demo of Creed at E3, and if you beat like this Irish guy, which I'm pretty sure is like the first guy he fights in Creed, if you beat him in under a minute, you got like this hoodie, and you were basically claiming you were a champion. Only a few people actually did it. And all of E3, it was like 15,000 people.
What a win.
But I tried that shit. I didn't fucking do it. I was at 1 minute and 2 seconds. You know how fucking mad I was? Like, oh, sorry, you can't try till tomorrow. I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm never coming back here. I was sweaty as shit. I was already in a hoodie. Like, it just ruined my whole fucking day.
The one I got, it's tiresome. Like you throw punches and hooks and shit.
Exactly.
It's
you got like this fucking oven on your face.
Yeah, and my shit, you be sweating. You put that shit on after it's like soaked. It feels nasty. I love VR. I like some of the fucking like what's it called? First person shooters are cool.
The shooting stuff's fun because that's the first thing you think about VR is, oh, I can't wait to like shoot guns and shit.
Yeah, some of them are done right. It's like there's so many good concepts you could have. Like you ever play Rainbow Six Siege? Like something like that in VR would be amazing. Where you have to breach walls, like take the hostage. Something like that would be fucking incredible.
I want a VR game that like depicts real life.
Yeah.
Where you gotta fucking go to school, get a job. I just don't want to play. I just don't want to be in my own life. Get a girlfriend, fuck her.
Oh, they have VR porn.
Yeah, that shit exists. I have had at least 3 people when I worked in VR came up to me and be like, "Can you use this for porn?" I'm like, what? 2 of them were dead ass serious. The third lady was joking. She's like, "Can you use this for porn?" I'm like, I guess you could. She's like, "Do you?" I'm like, what the fuck would I? Why would I answer? I don't know you.
Like, hell yeah, I be beating the shit out of my dick. Let me see, like, I think I got. Yeah, like here's a little bit of like some first person. Like it's just cool when it's done right.
Mm-hmm. What music is playing? Fucking jungle music.
Back when I first started fucking streaming, probably just whatever copyright free music they fucking had. Like it's cool. Like load the gun, cock it back, shoot, shit like that. Like it's just really fun. Like, this is Pavlov VR, which you would hate, but it's getting a battle royale mode. Hey!
Fucking God.
This battle royale game I'm beta testing is actually super cool though, because it has like aspects of Fortnite too, where you could build shit in front of you. You can climb too. So you could like build. You could hurry up, build like a wall in front of you, climb up it, and shoot over the top at people as like slopes and shit. It's cool. It's really cool.
I think VR is good, but it's not at that point where like it's gonna take off.
No.
Because nobody wants to make shit for VR. It's hard. It's harder than a normal game.
I think honestly, that a console VR, which wouldn't be as par to a quality as like a PC VR, would break more just because it's more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
So like people who already have consoles are more, inclined to buy something they don't have to pay another whole system to get.
That's why the PSVR was so popular, because a PlayStation back then was like $300, and most people who bought a PSVR already had a PlayStation. So all you got to do is spend. Actually, it was kind of expensive. It was like $450
when the PlayStation 4 came out.
When the VR came out.
Oh,
because the headset
$399, I think, right?
The headset itself is like $300, but you also have to have the 2 joysticks. You gotta have the camera, and then you gotta have the game. They sold a bundle, but they only did that during like holidays. Oculus was super cheap the other day. It was like $329.
I love Oculus. This would be my ideal thing. Oculus controllers on a Vive system. That would be amazing. Because Oculus, I love just because the controllers right now, but Vive's gonna come up soon to blow Oculus out the fucking water with these controllers. I mean, like the hand glove things. And I've seen this thing where they have like clip-ons on your feet.
I mean, Vive does full body tracking. If you have 3 cameras, so like people who do like a VR chat, they do like full body shits. They do gross stuff.
I seen a girl. It was like clickbait YouTube video where she fell asleep in fucking VR.
Steam is working on a VR though. Steam, and they're using those knuckle controllers where it like attaches to your fingers and shit. That's what you need.
That's what I want.
You need shit
Full
to be
control.
as real as possible.
Not holding the controller going like this. I want to feel. Even something that had like maybe like a haptic feed. Like something to push back. Like say like you grab on something hot and it heats up a little bit. Or say like if like you bump something like this, vibrates or some shit like that. Like there's endless possibilities with VR. I'm glad I'm on the ground level.
I had dumb people come up to me. People were like, "Oh, you see Ready Player One? Yeah, I'll buy one when it gets to that level." That'll never fucking happen.
No, I seen this thing that was on Doctor Strange stream. It's like a VR system chair thing that fucking turns into like a fucking fighter pit shit thing. It's fucking. Fuck it, we're gonna back up. Doctor.
There's like a little pad that you can get into that tracks like your actual feet. So if you run, you'll actually run in VR. They tested that with GTA 5. That was pretty good.
I don't want them on the screen like that. So yeah, see, it's like a chair with the VR thing on, and like that. This looks like some Ready Player One shit. Like you sit in it, it's like it moves you like this. That's the next level type shit, man. Throw a racing wheel on that shit.
Oh, that reminds me. That's cool as fuck. But you gotta imagine that shit's like probably what, 20 grand?
Oh yes, that shit's expensive as fuck.
That'll never get down to a consumer level until it needs to be. At E3 they were doing Forza Horizon 4. Mm-hmm. They had an actual racing chair, and it moved with every little movement of the car in the game. Like if you ramp off something and you come down, the whole thing would just like crash. Mm-hmm. It was fucking cool.
I've been in a VR roller coaster like that at Magic Mountain not too long ago. It was cool. Like it had this wind like it blew wind at you,
Mhm.
and like the thing shook and went like this. And
That's
back,
cool.
and
That's
it was fun.
I feel like if you had something like that, you'd use that
I mean,
a
you could do
fucking
that.
lot.
Get the VR thing, sit on the couch, get like 2 fans pointing at you, have somebody stand behind the couch and just
Fucking
like
shake
this.
That'd be cool.
Well, I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add?
You had to live anywhere else but Columbus.
Alaska.
Why?
That's where I want to die, man. Because my idea of a peace of like an end is to just be in a cabin with a fire, maybe like not like fucking like a caveman. I used to just want to live in the fucking wilderness out there, but like I'd be realistic. Like I just want to live in like not like where nobody's around, but like a nice like place in like a not wilderness, but like where
Small
there's
town.
yeah, like there's not another person for like a good like half a mile away. Like I got my land and a cabin with a lake with some fish in it and just like a nice TV where I could just relax. Like no city life, no neighbors, no
your
people
children.
walking down the street. I mean, they come visit. This when I'm older. Like come see.
Visit me in fucking Alaska.
Yeah, man.
Pay $1,000.
Lucky, you better get a boat. Drive and get on that fucking boat and come over. But yeah, what about you? Where would you live?
I don't know, cause it's a hard decision.
I love here, honestly.
Yeah, I like being here. I know where everything is. The town's good. It has basically everything you need.
You know the good and the bad areas.
Yeah,
too. Like new places, you're not gonna know what the fuck's where. Here,
like if you know like where you want to be, like if you want to like settle down somewhere, you know where you're gonna go. That's a hard one. Probably Northern California.
Okay. I was hoping you wouldn't say like LA.
Oh hell no! There's no fucking way I'd live in LA. LA is the most dirtiest fucking city I've ever seen in my life.
It's busy.
I thought like, it's gonna be like the movies, or it's just gonna be busy ass streets, people walking on the sidewalk. No, it's like 75% homeless people with no hair, asking you for money, and just like fucking Denny's on every corner. It's fucking nasty. And the people who drive there, they're fucking insane.
I bet.
We took Ubers there. Some guy was we were in our Uber. He's like, oh shit, I need to turn actually. He was supposed to turn right. He drove this is like a 5-lane street. He drove from the far left lane all the way over to the right lane. Cut off everybody in fucking traffic and almost killed us. It was the scariest shit I've ever seen. I wanted to say something. We're just like, oh shit, that was fucking crazy. Plus, people don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck about crashing into other people.
I bet.
Plus, the B&B we stayed at, the second one, someone got shot next door.
While you were there?
Yeah, someone got shot in the middle of the night, and our windows were open right next to that house. We heard the first shot. It was loud as fuck. We were just talking. All of a sudden, bam! The whole like house, like the silhouettes and shit, like lit up, and like you'd see like the flash, and they were like, "What the fuck was that?" And like another minute later, there was another one.
The person died?
I'm pretty sure somebody died. Those were gunshots. We know they were.
I would have asked for a refund immediately. We
told the owner. The owner said, "Oh, you're a fucking liar." She called me a loser. She said I was trying to ruin her business.
I'd be like, somebody just got fucking shot.
Someone fucking died next door. And after that, you could hear a car like fucking speeding off. That was the craziest shit in my life. I slept for like maybe 30 minutes that night. That was the last day we were there. Like, let's get the fuck out of this city. I don't ever want to come back here.
I moved into a place around Columbus where I moved in like the first week. Like my window, I was on the 3rd floor. So my window was up here and the ground's out here. Somebody got shot right outside the window. That was crazy. And Terrence lived there too. And he said he seen somebody running through the little courtyard screaming for help while he was getting shot at. Nobody helped him.
You ever seen a video? This was like a teenager or guy or something. These people, they ran over him. His arm came off. He just started running down the street screaming help.
It's fucked up.
I'd say Northern California because it's mainly just like, it's pretty peaceful there.
All right, I'll text you.
I'd say Northern California because one, it's just peaceful, and two, it's mainly just like
Wilderness and trees and.
it's mainly just like farmlands and stuff. Which my ideal place to like spend the rest of my life is kind of similar to yours. I just have my own land. I have fish. I have a good sized house. I don't want to live like far away from anyone. Some shit happens. I want someone to hear it, or I want to be able to go to someone else.
So I got my guns, dogs, bears, attacks, RC drones. To set up a minefield around the house.
Well, that's about it.
What about advice? We'll get back to advice. What's some advice for the listeners this week?
Do what you're good at. Dress for the job you want. So if you want to just kill people for a living, pour blood on yourself every morning. Then there's no surprise. People know they're gonna die.
Oh, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer and all them passed for like upstanding citizens. They dressed normal. They ate people and poured acid in their brains and raped them and shit.
Job. Bet they got money out of
that. My advice is, don't try and knock somebody out with one punch. Use your head. You wear him down. He's all ours.
Don't go out like a Sonny listening. Don't fake.
Don't do the phantom punch.
Don't phantom punch people.
This has been No Way Podcast, episode 17. Later.